Well, good evening, sentient beings, not sentient beings, YouTubers, non-YouTubers, and Monica Milka / Claudia Cummings. This is Monica's Ghost. And I am so warm and gooey inside right now, you guys have no idea. Any idea at all. A little bit of channel update. For those of you that I have said in previous videos, if you want to chat with me, give me some ideas of some things you want investigated from this channel, you could go to Monica's Ghost page on Facebook. You can't do that right now. As of July 9th, 2016, about 9 p.m. Central Time in the United States of America. The reason is because this person had my page shut down, and I may not be able to republish it. It depends. I've turned it into an appeal, and then we'll hopefully be able to put up a reply to this Claudia Cummings. However, she'll probably never see it, because as you can see, there's no blue here, which means that she has blocked my happy ass. So once again, we're dealing with a situation where there's much fuckery. Somebody does not want to engage in an actual conversation. They just want to insult me, call me, at some point, I believe in here, bitch possessed. And that's okay, but if we say anything like that, I say anything like that, the royal we, I'm talking about me, the royal we. I have a hamster up my ass. It's just me and my hamster. It's cool. You know, those people that send me information, stuff like that on this situation, if we say the word bitch or say anything like that, man, she's reporting her asses. Bam, bam, bam. But I'm telling you, she can use any language she wants. Cunt, fuck, tart, anything. She can call people morons. She doesn't care. But boy, you say anything to her, and boy, she is so butt hurt. Like the store runs out of preparation H, you know, or whatever. I suppose she uses something homeopathic, doesn't she? You know, what would be homeopathic that would make your butt break out so that you would meet similar versus similar? Well, anyway, so let's refer to this video as Monica's Entity, Professionalism and Services, number 4. It's kind of a straw man. She's kind of leading me down a little pathway or a red herring. I don't think she wants me to talk about homopathy. I don't think she wants me to talk about the quartz, diamond, laser bullshit she does or anything like that. So she's kind of just keeps doing this and doing this. But hey, we'll talk about this quick. We'll get it out. I got a pizza in the goddamn oven. I want to eat. I'm starving. I got some junk food waiting for me out there. You know, because of course, Claudia, Monica, Claudia Cummings. You know, I don't do anything but fill myself full of Humira and vaccines I don't need and eat junk. But anyway, that being said, so I'm just going to leave this. You know, you can pause, read this diatribe of psychoticness, and then ding, turn the little button back on when you want to listen to what I have to say. Have you read it? Have you read it? Have you read it? Isn't it great? Or you can just go along with me and read while I'm talking. That's good too. Apparently the post, I was going to try to do this pretty much sentence by sentence, as I try to do most things that I work with, especially when you're working with somebody's service information and stuff they keep putting up to describe their medical prownesses, professional prownesses, if they claim to be a practitioner of something. But this literally breaks down into nothing. Basically, I've committed a crime, which I haven't. I'm pretending to be her, which I'm not. She already has put on her own Claudia Cummings Facebook, if you go look it up, there's a big post about me. It has my real name on there, and talks about how I'm psychotic. Cool. However you want to look at it. Talks about how I'm doing this specifically to destroy her profession. Actually, I'm not. I don't know what your profession is, because you really don't state what your profession is. You're a deli owner, come brandy water seller, come blister causing, come something or other that we're not sure what you are. You call yourself a homeopath, but that's not strictly what you are. But we won't get into that right now. And then talks about how I get my information from a page that has like 43 people on it, and it's not verified, and I think it's she thinks it's an imposter page. And I believe that I have stated in each video, and I keep stating, that when you go to look it up on your Facebook, because obviously you're going to want to see the page I'm discussing, that when you put in Monika's entity in your little friend finder up there, or whatever you want to call that, with the little search dealie, like 4 or 5 come up, or 3 or 4, or something like that. There's like one that's got like a dolphin on it, and then there's one that's got a mermaid on it, and then there's one that has like nothing on it, and then there's one that has like, I don't know, something else. And I keep saying the one that's got the verified on it. Maybe I'll have to put up in my next video, like, show you the page front, okay? Then she talks about how I've taken all our information and I post as her and I do that, and stealing her information. Haven't done that either. She has this is not her personal page that I have been referring to until she put this post up on my page, which I can use because it's now my property. And public property. Anybody can go take it, do what they want with it. The information I'm referring to is on a services page. As a public figure and saying that she's a practitioner of a specific service, a health service in the country of Australia, I believe that people like me who think of ourselves as the common man researcher, the common man journalist that exposes this type of thing, we have a duty to dissuade people from going and speaking with somebody who is so non-professional that they would literally refer to people as fucktards and cunts because that person does not agree, or because the person just simply asks a question that this person cannot answer. Also, throughout this entire diatribe, this person who says they're Claudia Cummings, right up here, as we can see, then starts talking about her Facebook, mocking her, mocking these different things. I've never mocked anybody named Claudia Cummings. I have never even tried to investigate anybody named Claudia Cummings. Which means that, and right now, the only service provider I am working on is Monika's entity, Monika Milka of Monika's entity, which means that if you put some common sense into there, and you just kind of logically follow the yellow brick road, Claudia Cummings is Monika Milka, which is against Facebook policy, isn't it? I mean, you have to verify who you are, and it's probably pretty easy to verify a second account, I mean, if you really wanted to, but you're not supposed to do that, and if you're using a false name, doesn't that get you in trouble? Like, isn't that against their policy? And isn't that really creepily unprofessional? I mean, beyond just normally unprofessional, but downright, like, creepily unprofessional that she would have this second page and be stalking people under this other name that she is upset with because they don't agree with her practices, that they don't agree with the way she's presenting her services and wish to let people know about this. And then as, we get down to the middle of this, just so you know, it kind of just starts to break apart. And there's another little thing about the unprofessionalism. I think I pointed this out in another video. I mean, she breaks down into like this there's paranoid type of stuff where it's like, you know, hey, you're a public figure now, is what you keep saying in this. And that means that you are going to be reviewed and you're going to be exposed if you've been doing something wrong. And that is the way the world works. That is what it's about. And so you should have expected this. You should have expected the good to come, or the bad to come with the good, or the good to come with the bad. And if people have helped you and they say great things about you, or you've helped them, they say great things about you, sorry, I had that backwards, hey, more power to you. But I'm not seeing that here. Then she goes on and talks about all kinds of things like serious OCD syndrome, and how dirty tactics, except for hers, were harder, faster, louder, boo-hoo. Saying things about serious, sinister darkness going on inside, cancer growths are nicer than you've been portrayed, sepsis. I mean, what kind of professionalism is that? That is the type of person that you would be going to if you were in Wallaroo, I believe it's called, yeah, Australia, and looking for a homeopath. This is who Monika Milka is. pretending to be Claudia Cummings, speaking to somebody like this, exposing herself completely. And then if you go to the Claudia Cummings page, which somebody sent me a screenshot of something else she wrote, but that was on her personal page, so I'm not going to put that up here. You can just go to her personal page and see. And another whole diatribe of name-calling and uncouthness. Just carrying on. It's quite crazy. So, there we go again. So, unprofessional behavior. Again, this is the type of person that you would want to actually touch you and diagnose you and then give you something to put in your body, or touch you and massage you, or to put these weird laser things on you that she doesn't know how to use, as far as we know. We're finding out some information that she may not know how to use them. So, just think about that when you when you consider a homeopath or anybody. I don't care if it's a mainstream doctor. I mean, if they talk like this and act like this, obviously there's some real issues going on. And as far as all this other stuff and kind of up here in the middle about, I don't know, some other imposter page and all that kind of thing, like I said, I've been to the different Monica's entities, and so a couple of them are like really alike or whatever, but I went to the one that was verified, and I behoove you to do the same thing. So there you go, folks. Now we'll get down to the nuts and bolts of stuff. My next videos will actually be covering several posts that she has put up claiming what she can do, supposedly, and claiming what homeopathy can do, and how we're going to address those. And it just won't be, like I said, just won't be Monica, Claudia Cummings. We'll be doing a few other people. But there you go. And so if you don't like this type of stuff and you don't really want to get into it with me, or it's you, Claudia, Monica, and you're just not really happy with it, the best thing you can do is maybe act a little bit more professional, or click your heels 3 times and be gone.